Hello everybody and welcome to Bath Rugby Ladies versus Buckingham Swans. As you can see, Buckingham is currently running out with the support of Bath Ladies Trojans, the first ever UK ladies mixed ability team. Might have been a little knock on there by Lucy. Bath coming away with the penalty there.
And the first line out of the game. Hannah Stevens thrown in. Oh, a little bit messy there by Bath, but they seem to have retrieved it. And the ball's out, loose. Nope.
A knock on in the line out there, so scrum, Buckingham put in. First scrum of the game, Bath will be looking to dominate here. Some sideline coaching from the subs, getting the backs to come up. Oh, and a strong scrum by Bath there, driven forward by Megan at loose. Seeing a bit of a rotation, but brilliant work there by Robin to keep it in the back of the scrum.
Going left. Oh. Great work there, great drive on the legs.
And Emily pops it out to the forwards who are ready to drive it up. And out the back to Holloway. Hannah Stevens there at hook, waiting to drive through the middle.
And out to Holloway.
Miss pass there out to Becca. And Hannah Meek, top try scorer for Bath this season. And you can see why with feet like that. And she makes it over the line.
What a great try and a great start for Bath Ladies.
Well done, Hannah Meek. the club, but also the growth it's had over the last few years, going from just one team to three, as well as setting up the mixed ability team. People like Sarah Holloway, Sarah Burgess, Vicky Hessler, all absolute inspirations of the game, and done a really good job of building the club up.
Absolutely, Jazzy. Not only off the field, but on the field. All those individuals just named there are great leaders.
Oh, and there goes Holly. Amazing little run there. A classic Holly Edmonds run, taking several defenders with her.
And Trish going in there strong, very strong, and the offload is good. And yes, through to Clear.
Strong lead drive by Clear there, exactly what you expect from the second row there. And Hannah Stevens comes away with the ball.
Fantastic there, Hannah, brilliant. And we're going to have this out wide. Oh, to Ellen.
Bath playing a edge ball there, so you can see by their formation they've got several forwards and backs sat on the edge of the pitch there waiting for the ball to crash through and do some runs, but you've got the crash ball players here in the front row ready to take it up, but it's actually been played at the back.
And Ellen, great offload, great hands there by Holly.
Doesn't quite find a way through that defensive line by Buckingham. Good defensive play by Buckingham though. However, the penalty does come away to Bath for a high tackle.
Yeah, I do feel sorry at this moment for Buckingham. They seem to be working really hard and they're having about 3 going in on the tackles, but they're just not being able to get out of their half.
Bath have called for the scrum. So we're just over 10 minutes into this half, 12-0 to Bath. It looks like if Bath can get the drive on here, we might be in another good chance of a try.
Yeah, I definitely agree, Jazz. Let's see how this plays out.
Quick put in there by Emily Cord.
Much more competitive, this one.
Yeah, Buckingham putting a big push on there. Definitely don't want to get shoved back over their own try line.
Bath chosen to go right there with Clear. And through to Ellen. Sorry, my apologies, Amy. Lucy Peters. Another try for Bath.
Yeah, Lucy, the power Peters, was one of the players to watch at the beginning of this game. Again, one of the top try scorers in the league. Very high up, but not quite cracking that top 10. Maybe stay after she can. Lucy, Holly and Hannah providing a real dangerous back three option for Bath, one that Buckingham would have been planning for and thinking about their defence for it, but very hard position for them to defend in off the back of that penalty.
And this time we have Holloway doing the conversion this time.
Holloway's favoured side over Anya, so hopefully we'll see this one go over.
And third scrum.
Yeah, knock on there by Buckingham. Unlucky. First time they've really had a bit of attacking play in Bath's half.
Bath Ladies today, they have a few starters that play for the military. I believe we have an RAF player. And we also, a Navy player and 2 Army players, Jazz.
Yeah, are they playing today, Susie?
I'm not sure it's today. I think they've got the game coming up this coming week.
Very good. Yeah, the Army-Navy game, big fixture of the year for the armed forces. The women's game playing right after the men's, is that right?
That is correct, Jazz, yes. Another kick there by Holloway, and we've got tracers here, Hannah Meek.
Oh, lovely. Just finds touch, and Hannah is there to mark the ball along with Holly.
So this is Buckingham Swans' first line out. Let's see if they can keep hold of possession here and get themselves out of their half again.
Yeah, they've got a 5-man line out, so it doesn't look like they're going to put a drive on, but a quick ball out. Oh, not straight, unfortunately.
Very unlucky there,
So Bath's choice, they've called for the scrum.
Yeah, I think that's a good option for Bath. They've shown on both occasions that they clearly have a stronger pack here in the scrum.
Yeah, a very experienced front row within Megan Wynn, Hannah Stevens and Trish Brown. Obviously Trish we've mentioned earlier, very experienced player, but Megan actually having played 80 minutes of every Bath Ladies game this season.
I mean, that's incredible. That just shows that they're really, good fitness and the good competitiveness that for these places, for these girls are having.
Yeah, potentially the youth of that front row as well. I believe Megan's only 21. This is her 3rd season for Bath Ladies, having started when she was 17. Buckingham coming away from the ball from the scrum there, and a lovely run there by their 12, Sean Mills. But Bath get the penalty. Some great counter-rucking there, and unfortunately held on by Buckingham.
Oh.
Attempted quick tap and go there by Emily Codd or Coddy, but they're not quite on the mark for the ref there, so call back and Sarah Holloway to take the kick. You may be hearing in the background there. We've got some fans in the boxes really saying on those chants of "Come on, you Bath." Brilliant to see the support here from the stadium of the crowd who have stayed from the men's game. I would like to say thank you for Susie Bevan joining me today on the commentary box. Didn't want to be up here on my lonesome.
You're welcome, Jazzy. Always happy to help.
I might be regretting my choice of shorts this morning. Susie's looking particularly warm in her puffer jacket. It's Hannah Stevens put in there on the line out nicely to Emily Codd, who finds Sarah Holloway, out to Anya Small, who mispasses out to Becca White. Doesn't quite find her, but she does get it off the ground. She's got Lucy Peters outside on the wing.
Great catch out by Lucy Peters. And you can really tell that all the training that the Bath Ladies have been doing, I mean, these line-outs are, training perfect every time.
Is happy with it. Out it goes to Hannah Stevens in the middle, who finds Clear, who pops it out the back to Becca.
And out to Hannah Meek, and this is going to be another try by Hannah Meek.
Lovely work by Hannah there. Doesn't quite find it under the post, but she does run it in a little bit to make that kick a little bit nicer.
Just again, Bath, they're just getting that more players over, and sadly Buckingham Swans are just not able to drift their defence over quick enough.
Absolutely, Susie. Classic rugby there, creating a 2-on-1. Oh, that was really unlucky there by Sarah Holloway. Really unlucky. Yeah, can't make them all, can't make them all. Bath running back though, they are receiving this kick-off again, expecting quite a deep ball by Heather Barnes again.
And scores 24-0. Come on, Buckingham Swans.
Yep, and another big ball by Heather, who finds it all the way back, almost past Holly there, who just comes away with it.
And Holly's great run out here. She is an amazing fullback. Time and time again, really secure hands and great driving force. And Holloway for the kick. Hannah Meek again chasing.
There, Holloway almost finding space. Yeah, a nice, lovely kick by Anya Small there.
Good take there by, I believe, number 15, Holly Mullins.
But a big tackle by Bath there, but it's been called for high. The crowd is not happy about it. Let's see if the ref acts on it. Oh, the ref's called time, is having a word with the touch judge here. Bringing both captains in here. We have number 10, so Holloway, and from Buckingham Swans, also number 10, Heather Barnes, having a word with the ref here. I don't think we're expecting to see a card, probably just a warning to both teams about the penalty count, and particularly to Bath about watching those high tackles. Time back on, and it's a penalty to Buckingham. Another tap and go there by Buckingham, not looking like they're favouring this kick. Or it's a knock on there by Bath as they try for the interception, but not called as deliberate, so it looks like it's a knock on advantage rather than a penalty advantage to Buckingham.
Buckingham here on the outside, running on, just stepped out of touch there, I'm afraid, but that was really good breakthrough.
Yeah, lovely run there. Hannah Meek almost outpaced her on the. We do apologise if we're pronouncing anyone's names wrong. We are trying our best. Be kind in the comments. So this is a Bath line out. Looks like we've called a 5-man line out with Hannah Stevens throwing in. Yeah, it's a quick ball up there. But advantage not seen, and it looks like the scrum's been called.
Yeah, I was kind of unlucky there for Buckingham Swans, I would say.
Yeah, for those of you who can't tell, I am the forward of this comedy duo, and Susie here is our back commentator, so whenever the back's to the ball, I will pass the mic over to her.
I think we might see another big drive again from Bath.
Yeah, so it's Alexa Reid here for putting in the ball for Buckingham, and Bath, as Trish and Meg particularly, do a big job here to try and drive it back, or almost got the leg drive on there.
That's really good there from Buckingham Swans. It's nice to see them stand their ground and not actually lose anything there.
Oh, Anya going for the tackle there, but just a slight missed tackle there by Anya, and not quite brought down by Becca, so Buckingham do come away for it, but it's messy. Yeah, no one quite on the outside there for Buckingham to make the most of that. So it's a line out to Bath. It's an absolutely lovely day here in Bath. If anyone's watching this game back on the live stream post the match, hopefully remember the sunshine. With Hannah putting it in, expect to see a drive, and there it is. Hannah at the back there looking to get the ball out. If Bath get the push on here, I expect them to keep it in for a while. And they do, and they're through, and they've broken away, and they have kept it going. Over 10 metres made now. It's reformed, ball's getting to the back. We now have Ellen there at the back behind clear forces.
back. Oh, great there. Great run and great drive. Oh, Lucy Peters there, a bit of a fumble. It went backwards. Oh, and a knock on there by Emily Codd, I think.
Yeah, I don't think anybody was expecting it there. I think it just zoomed out of Lucy's hands.
And Buckingham now have a chance.
Rocking skills. Oh, nice high boot there.
Yeah, this should be interesting. Oh, great catch there from Hannah Meek.
It looks like Buckingham had the advantage, so they're coming back to it. Knock on from Bath, scrum down, Buckingham Swans. Coming up to the end of this half now, so it's 24-0 to Bath. Buckingham Swans taking it there, Nicola Gilman taking it in. Going out to forwards. Mills, and it's going to come into the scrum.
That's really unlucky there for Buckingham Swans. I just think the pressure that Bath has put on them is just causing those errors to occur.
I am mistaken. It is not a knock on. We're going back to the high. Yeah, interesting to see Buckingham going for the kick off this penalty as well, having favoured the tap and go off the last couple of penalties as well.
Yeah, that tap and go hasn't really seen them gain anything and hasn't come to anything. So hopefully this time this will be more positive from them.
Yeah, so number 18 for them. I'm not sure if this is. But it's not straight again. Really unfortunate for Buckingham here. The second line out, they haven't had a straight throw, and Bath are calling the scrum again.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see actually, because the last two scrums, Buckingham have done pretty well with holding their ground. I wonder if Bath are now.
If they can get away with it, a bit of a rotation on it, provide the open space for the backs to play with. You've got Hannah Meek there on the wing with one defensive player against her. I wouldn't put money on her being able to get around them. All right.
Absolutely. Yep. Hannah on a 1-on-1. I would probably back Hannah. And you have, in fact, going to the blind side.
But Emily Codd chooses not to pop it off to Hannah there. And we've got a Ruck Bath. Pop it out to number 4, Catherine Highlands. Bit messy there in the middle of the pitch from Bath, but Becca White coming away from it, and it finds Lucy Peters on the wing, and Lucy's out of that penalty.
Yep, I can see this. She drive. Oh, very unlucky there, but she's got the support and back up there to Ruck.
Yeah, Bath about 8 metres out from the try line here. They're going for the pick and go. The forwards will be shouted in for the pick and go, pick and go.
A little bit each time.
All right, it's been 2 picks now, and the backs want it. It's gone out to Holloway, out to Becca White, out to Holly Edmonds. And the ref calls it for the penalty. So 4 pass from Bath there. Halfway into Buckingham's 22 penalty, and Bath, it looks like I've called the scrum.
Yeah, I think they're wise to do that. They clearly are more dominating, and I definitely would favour them.
Yeah, brilliant platform to Bath to build off their attacking game. As you can see from the last scrum, the backs really taking the ball up at pace off the back of this scrum that the forwards are providing.
Yeah, Bath Ladies have quite a wealth of experience, and just speed and ability in their backs is incredible. We have, like I said, Bethan Wakefield on the bench. She is also in the top try scorers as well.
Yeah, which is an impressive feat given that she's Getting some interjections from the subs there about whether we're on the tannoid. We're not. I suppose our enunciation isn't good enough.
Yeah, just looking at Buckingham Swans down by their coaches there. They didn't seem to have many travelling.
No, many travelling supporters. No, there do seem to be. I can see a sea of green shirts in the stands there, right at the bottom, alongside the far side there, and a few of the coaching staff and travelling subs down there.
And another conversion there by Sarah Holloway.
Yeah, 31 Bath, 0 Buckingham. I think we've just got time for another kick-off in this half. I wouldn't be surprised if this is last play. Oh.
Yeah, number 10 here, Heather Barnes. This time not going for a big long kick, but much less distance.
Yes.
Clear.
Yeah, well gathered by Clear there, who continues to make ground, making almost 15 metres there. Emily Codd there, popping it out to Trish, who finds Sarah Holloway.
And then into Meg Wynn. Meg Wynn drive.
It going. Are they going to keep driving through? No. Anya finds the boot and she pops it out. Lovely kick, finds touch, and it'll be a Buckingham line out.
Lovely work there by Bath.
We've got just over, 5 minutes for this half left. I'm hoping Bath are looking to get some more points on the board.
Play a bit and come back out fighting.
Yeah, I'm sure Buckingham are looking to get some points on the board for this game. Big game for them as well. Want to ensure that they're not ending bottom of the league, but they'll be looking, as this is the biggest crowd of the season, they'll be looking to get some points on.
Yeah, these games here played at Rec is such a really good thing for women's rugby.
Oh, it's an amazing run there by Trish, and she comes away with a penalty advantage as well.
Oh, and a little coaching chase. Oh.
Yeah, Anya just finds a little chip there through on the penalty advantage, but no advantage coming, so the ref calls it back. It's a penalty just outside the 22 for Bath for a high tackle.
Let's see if Buckingham Swans can defend themselves and get themselves out of here. So far we've seen Bath just keep on pushing and pushing.
Yeah, I expect to see a big drive here from the line-out from Bath. We haven't really seen much of a counter drive from Buckingham. The last time we really saw it, the drive came down, the maul came down, and the second one we saw a Bath penalty come away. It's not what I want to see. A close.
Great take there by Ellen. And the driver's on with Bath.
Yeah, ball making it to the back there with Trish, finds out to Hannah Stevens. Clear rejoining at the back, and Ellen. Emily Codd looking like she wants it now.
Yeah. Oh, and they're going for the drive.
Yeah, it looks like it's come down there, but it looks like Bath have brought it down. So as long as this ball gets out clean, and it does, Trish finds it, picks and goes at the back. Not quite. Oh, has she found the ground? It may be held up.
Yeah, Giles, we're just checking here with the ref.
No try.
Good work there from Buckingham Swans to keep that held up. I think that will actually help them in their morale at the moment.
Yeah, so obviously we've seen a change of rules around the try line this season. So it would have normally been a drop out from the try line by Buckingham. It looks like though it would have been coming back to a Bath maul penalty. However, a bit of talk back there, so the ref looks like the penalty's been reversed and Buckingham have come away with it, who have made the most of it by a quick tap and go. Finds their 10, who boots it out for 22.
Oh, and there Holly Adman catches. A little bit of a spill, but it's gone backwards and makes a run. Oh, brilliant there, darting through. Gets the odd offload to Hannah.
Yeah, Becca Wire there coming away from it. No support there in the ruck, so she picks it up and runs. Finds Sarah Holloway here. It looks like that goes out to Robin Price, who's wearing 18, number 8 on the pitch, who finds Hannah Stevens. Hannah, oh, lovely offline there to Trish.
That was an amazing try there by both two amazing foot forwards there. Fantastic.
Brilliant to see a front row try. So that's Hannah Stevens doing a brilliant, cracking little offload to Trish Brown, who is a second try of the game. Now.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. This is a really interesting game to watch. Sadly, one of Buckingham Swans players seems to be down at the moment. We hope she is okay. And I believe Sarah Holloway is taking this kick.
Obviously, Trish and Meg, who have been known to playing 80 minutes throughout the season, there's some big runs and some big tries from the front row. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see some substitutions at half-time. We've got Lucy McGrath, hooker, and Zoe Lewis, prop replacements on the bench, both eager to get on the pitch. To Bath. And we've got time for another kick-off from Buckingham in this half.
Yeah, Buckingham still look to have that player down. It's looking a bit serious. Hopefully she they can get her back up on her feet or get her substituted.
Yeah, Buckingham making a substitution here, bringing on number 23. Looks like it might be a knee injury for the Buckingham player. And time back on, we have Heather Barnes to kick off again. We've seen all big kicks from Heather except for the last one, which we saw a short one, and she's gone for short again.
Megwin collects nice.
The team, brilliant skill to see someone so young. One Megan replacing the other Megan as the youngest person on the pitch. Driven into touch there. It is a Buckingham Swans line out. Buckingham call for 5. Not expecting to see a drive off this, which is an interesting choice, just outside the 22. So they're probably looking for a quick pass out to the backs and a kick out.
Yeah, they're just there you go. There goes the kick there by Buckingham Swans, and this will be gathered by Holly Edmonds. Ooh, a little bit of a bumble there.
Ooh, unfortunately, it's forward as well.
Yeah, we don't often see Holly miss those. She is really consistent and has been for the whole season for Bath Ladies.
Yeah, personally, you trust in that one-on-one tackle at the end, but also under the pressure on the high ball. Yeah, rare to see that fumble there from Holly, but I'm sure it won't affect the rest of their game.
Absolutely.
Put in here from Buckingham Swans in the scrum, out to their 10. Loop pass there out to 13. Oh, fumble. Pressure from Hannah Meek, though, in that tackle, and the fullback is down.
Yeah, I was really unlucky there, but a great move, like you said. And they still got hold of the ball, and maybe they can make something happen.
Yeah, good tackle there on Becca on Lauren. Alexa Reed doing a brilliant job of distributing the ball out to the back. She's not had much of a chance to really have possession this half. So interested to see what they do now.
That was a good drive there by one of the Buckingham Swans forwards. Oh, lucky again there for a drop ball. And it's turnover.
Yeah, Bath really pushing up off the defensive line there to put pressure on Buckingham, and it's paid off.
Oh, very, very quick, swift hands here. This is great from Bath. Oh, I spoke too soon, but it's okay. They've picked it up. It's gone backwards through to Hannah Meek. Nice footwork, sorry. Great again. Just no one seems to be able to take her down.
Yeah, Hannah fending off 4 defenders there before finding Emily Coddy, who brought it down. But in classic forward fashion, Trish doing the same, but taking 4 people to bring her down.
And Bath here now, played it out wide left.
Ellen there out to the
So what a great start to begin with. 38-0 to Bath. Let's see what the second half brings.
and Megan Barwick at flank, and wearing 18, playing 8 is Robin Price. For the backs, we've got Emily Codd at 9, we have Sarah Holloway at 10, Anya Small at 12. Putting the tee on. If Buckingham want a chance of bringing it back this half, this kick will mean a lot to them.
Yeah, there was a gentle breeze here in the stadium that is going against the kicker. Let's just see how that will affect.
Yeah, it's quite a long kick just outside of 22 on the 5 metre line, with the wind coming right against them. And sliced it there, unfortunately, so just shy of the post. So Bath to kick off now with Anya Small running the ball up, so we can expect Anya to do a kick. She's got the wind with her, so I expect to see a long boot potentially going to the left of the pitch here.
Yeah, Giles, exactly. She does have a very, very decent ranging kick.
As shown there by just trying to get the boot off the pitch. If Bath do go long here, do expect to see a big chase up by the forwards.
Yeah, you can see there straight away. We've got Hannah Meek and Lucy Peters both going there for the ball, and Hannah Meek, brilliant there tackle to force that offload.
Yeah.
In fact,
yeah, lost forward there by Buckingham, so it'll be a Bath scrum here.
Yeah, that was great pressure there by both Hannah Meek and Lucy Peters, and especially Hannah Meek there, just forcing that error.
Yeah, a bit lucky though. Brilliant push up by the backs from Bath, but the forwards lagging behind there. Bit of a tactical move there to force that pressure, but had Buckingham broken through there was a bit of a gap formed.
Yeah, I think Bath were also a little bit lucky there. I do think maybe one or two of their runners might have been offside off that kick.
Really?
Yep.
Lucky thing the ref didn't spot that. No, we can blame Suze later when we watch the replay. Trish Brown.
Great. Bath have got supporting players getting in. Hannah Meek there. Brilliant sprint to take her down, and they make the offload.
What a run for Buckingham Swans there. But it's a penalty to Bath for holding on.
Yeah, I'm really good there, Buckingham. And Bath took it real quick. Emily Codd has...
Emily Codd tap and go there. It looks like the advantage is still in Bath's favour for not being 10, and the ref again encouraging Buckingham to get back on side there at that ruck, so not quite watching the back foot.
That was a brilliant offload there by Robin.
who finds Lucy McGrath, the replacement hook, who makes a great run. What a brilliant pair of fresh legs on the pitch to have.
That was great. It's lovely to see a forward just blast on through at that speed.
Yeah, looking for support though. There wasn't anyone on her shoulder for that offload. However, all of Bath have managed to catch up, and it looks like Bath are ready for another try.
Yeah, definitely. They've got their legs on, and I feel Lucy Peters now nice and easy taking it in the corner.
Yeah. Brilliant work there by Lucy Peters. And speaking of wingers, we have Bethan Wakefield making her way onto the pitch. We're not sure quite yet who she's coming on for. So it looks like Bethan Wayfield's coming on our wing, and we're going to see a mix-up in the centres as Anya Small, the main kicker for Bath in the first half, is coming off.
Yeah, Anya's had a great game. I think they're just going to rest her up and give some of the other players a bit of time, I think, today.
Yeah, as seen there by Lucy's little break, substitutions this half are going to make a massive impact to Bath's play. Fresh legs. This is coming down to a game of fitness. If Bath want to keep the points up, that's what's going to do it. I think, looking at the scoreline, 43-5 currently, with Sarah Holloway about to hopefully convert this. Or just shy of the post there. So 43-5 to Bath. They are trying to hit 120 points. If they want to do that, fitness is going to be key.
Yeah, absolutely, Jazz. And although Bath are doing great here, I think they will be disappointed that they've allowed those 5 points from Buckingham Swans. Really a clean sheet, I think, was probably what they would have liked. But great work from Bath, and also really happy Buckingham Swans to get some points on the board.
Yeah, excited to see what Buckingham do off this kick-off. We've got Heather Barnes kicking off again, potentially a big boot into the Bath 22, and off the pressure of the last couple of runs from Buckingham, I think they've got a chance of getting this over the line. Well collected by Robin Price there, wearing 18, number 8, but a knock on in the tackle. Buckingham come away with it.
Yep, and Buckingham Swans there. Oh, little offload.
Knock on advantage still being played.
And going hands out the back there to their number 5, Lorraine Alumi. Bit of confusion there, I think, for Buckingham Swans.
Yeah, and they switch sides, going blind there. With Bath bringing the numbers round. Good drift defence there by Bath. Oh, and potential counter ruck. Bath being told to stay out. Almost a knock on there, but well recovered by Buckingham in the tackle there. Out to 10, he pops it out to number 1, Lorna Cook. But a knock on in the tackle, and we come back to what is now a penalty to Buckingham. Bath slowing it down there a bit to stop the quick tap, but Heather Barnes, the number 10, takes it and finds 12. Pops off there to the winger, but it's closed down by Bath there.
And again, they're playing it wide, Buckingham Swans.
Bath really looking to steal the ball there in that counter-up, but Buckingham doing well to commit players and secure the ball.
Yeah, I think Basti has been quite well tested here, and they're coming up with good line speed, which is preventing Buckingham Swans make any real ground.
Yeah, few penalties in the first half against Bath, mostly for high tackles, and Buckingham against them for offside. We haven't seen that many penalties at the ruck. You can see both teams being very good to show the ref their hands are out, that tackle is finished before they go in still.
Yeah, we've just seen 3 really good offloads there, and the ref's bringing it back here.
Yeah, good offloads from Bath. Buckingham came away from the ball, and it looks like we're coming back to a previous infringement. Knock on by Buckingham, Bath scrum, just outside 22. I hope you at home are enjoying our commentating as much as we are. Both progressing our summer choices of clothing as we realise we're stood on top of the roof of the stadium. Provides a brilliant view though to tell you what's going on. Emily Codd there put in for Bath. Another big drive there, but not finding much go forward. Oh, and there we go. Second dip there by Bath, providing the platform for them to run off. Pick up by Robin Price at the back of the scrum, who finds the backs. Emily Codd back out to Sarah Holloway, who finds Hannah Meek, who's come into the centres.
Yeah, Hannah Meek doing what she does really well. A little bit of footwork and gets around a few of those defenders there. Wasn't able to get an offload. And it's back out again to the right. And we've got Bethan now, another extremely, as we spoke earlier, speedy player.
Yeah, Bethan, a very dangerous player in attack. Buckingham will want to be closing down her runs. Rapid previous sprinter in a past life. Actually, he was at the Welsh training camp at the beginning of the Six Nations training, and you can see why for her speed. And you can see some of the Bath subs warming up on the sidelines as well. Looks like head coach John Gold is looking to put some of them on in the next few minutes. Yeah, Bath looking like they wanted to pop it out the back there, but the forward's on the shoulder there. But Ellen Witt coming away with the ball there, and she finds space. Amazing pace from the flanker there, closed down by the fullback and winger. And Emily Codd is being pulled into the ruck, and it looks like it might be coming away with Buckingham. Oh, penalty to Bath. That was fortunate. It might have been very easily against Bath for holding on there, but it looks like the tackle. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Emily making a great run to follow Ellen there, but what space. Ellen looked up there, she was in that ruck and just saw a gap and she went for it. Don't often see that much pace from the flanks, do you?
No, absolutely not. And sadly we've got another player down here for Buckingham Swans. Again.
So this is time off. We are about 5 minutes into the second half. It's 43-5 to Bath. Unfortunately, it looks like the stretcher is being brought on for the Buckingham player, but the medical support has got her sat up, so yeah.
It just shows this is precautionary and nothing too serious on the back or neck.
Yeah, most teams in the Championship League now in the women's having physio support for most games pre and during, but unlike the men's game, very unlikely to have on-pitch doctors to do assessments done throughout. If there is any suspected head injury, it is a immediate substitution and you will not be coming onto the pitch.
This is good. She's on her feet, and that was number 11, Louisa Burns. So it's good to see her back on her feet.
Louisa, who was very influential the last couple of line breaks, running supporting lines and getting the ball pop off from 13. So it's a penalty to Bath. It looks like Bath are going for a tap. We're 10 metres from Buckingham's try line.
Yeah, Bath are ready to go for this. They want that try. They want to get maximum points here. Oh, it's great. Great power by Hannah Stevens.
And she finds the try line. Brilliant work from Hannah. She'll be very proud of that.
And that makes the score 48-5.
Yeah, expecting to see skipper Sarah Holloway take the kick here. Right in front of the post. Shouldn't be too much of a challenge. We have a couple of substitutions coming on for Bath now. In the centres, I believe we've got Lucy Jeffkins coming on for Rebecca Wright at 13. So we'll either see Hannah Meek go into 12 or Lucy, who can also go into 12, potentially push Hannah Meek into 13. And Fern, we have Fern Reid coming on as well in the forwards, wearing number 19. So we have Fern Reid come on for Catherine Highland in second row. So Lucy Jeffkins, a Ireland Rugby League squad member. We're looking to see her take the ball up in these tackles, and here we go. First carry.
And so Holloway for the kick.
Yeah, taken back into the 10 there, so she's not looking, 22 there, not looking for touch. 15, just tapping it off her boot there, so no knock on. Hannah Meek finds tackle on the sideline. And Buckingham kick away. No one quite there in the back to recover it. Oh, just bounces away from Holly there, who finds ground, but Bath are into Ruck.
Yeah, that was an awkward bouncer, bouncing away from her.
Yeah, Louisa McGrath there out to clear Fawcett. Clear, an absolute beast on the pitch, strong leg drive. Amazing to see what she's able to do on the pitch, given a day job. 99% of the time you'll find her in hospital as a full-time doctor.
Yeah, we got there just really quickly, picking off and going straight to Holloway, and she is through.
Yeah, Lucy Jofkins there in support. Lucy finds a break. She's almost through. Unfortunately, tackled there by the 15, but Bath in support to Ruck.
Yeah, I feel it's try time again here for Bath. It's great. They're getting those 2-on-1s and coming through. I was a bit unlucky there, just knocking back. Lucy Peters with the ball, but she has support on the left.
Holly Edmonds finds it, and she's through.
And try time again.
Lucy Jofkins unfortunately still looks like she is down, hasn't got up from that tackle.
Yeah, as we were saying before, I mean, Holly Edmonds already has 10 tries in this league this season, and that'll be another one added to her collection. Yeah, sad to see there, Lucy Jofkins down. She's getting looked at, hopefully nothing serious.
Yeah, Lucy's been riddled with injuries over the past few seasons, having come back from an ACL repair in her first season at Bath 3 seasons ago, and earlier this season having dislocated her wrist for the second time playing rugby. Not the best track record.
And we have Sarah Holloway again for the conversion. And really, really great to see here. Zoe Lewis is coming on the pitch for Bath Rugby Ladies.
Yeah, replacing Hannah Stevens, who was starting at hook and going on to tight head prop. Zoe, a big ball carrier, will be looking to make some impact through the centre. And we have Sarah Holloway kicking for conversion.
Oh, and just slightly wide again left. Unlucky there.
Yeah, strong winds here down at Bath. Anyone familiar with the hilly city of Bath will know the winds can do many things down in the centre.
But great to see Lucy Jofkins back up on her feet and joining the team.
Yeah, jogging back to halfway as well. It's good to see that. Jofkins' first time playing at the Rec. She definitely wouldn't have wanted to go down with injury in the first few minutes. Few of the Bath ladies' first time playing at the Rec, actually. It's our second game of the season. However, it is the first game for Megan Barrett, the under-20s England player, as well as Lucy McGrath and Zoe Lewis and Fern Reid, who have all come on in the second half as replacements. We've got Nia Grundy on the bench as well, who will also be looking to get on later to get her first debut at the Rec. I'm sure her parents are in the crowd. So we've got another penalty here to Bath. Robin Price, number 8, currently with the ball, but passing off to Sarah Holloway. He's looking to kick and find touch. And she finds it just over halfway. It would be a Bath line out. Despite Lucy Peters there running for the ball, thinking she needed to mark it.
She's just got too much energy, I think, that girl.
Yeah, obviously need to get the ball out wide more. Susie, you're back. Give me your thoughts on how the backs have been playing today.
I think absolutely brilliant. We've had great line speed. They're holding their depth. We've seen quite a few moves. I just think we're so lucky in Bath, like the players we have. We've just got so many backs that have that speed and the tackle capacity as well. I know with a lot of teams, they may have speedy players, but just don't have the awareness maybe of the game. And I think with Bath, they've managed to, even with some of the newer players, to really install and to learn and grow and understand the game better, which, as you can see today, has really helped.
Yeah, we've seen the forwards break through the centre quite a bit and make quite a few metres, but no clean breaks. And a lot of the tries in the first half were by the wingers on the edges. Bar that first play really with Sarah Holloway and Lucy Jofkins really getting through the centre, we haven't really seen the centres break through much. Do you think we'll see more of that?
I hope so, yeah. But I think obviously you can see here now again you're getting the overload of 2-on-1 and the great footwork again, and I just think Buckingham Swans they're putting in 2, 3 and they're getting missed tackles.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. An exciting play from Bath here as they are making metres on metres. Clear Fawcett just managing to get the ball back there to Sarah Holloway off the ground. Ooh, and a great little fling out pass there. But it's coming back for the knock-on against Bath, and it is a Buckingham Swan scrum just outside the 22, so they probably won't look to find touch here, as it'll be a Bath line out. But I expect to see a big push on. I'll be amazed if the mic heard that, but I just heard the cackle of Mahoney from across the entire pitch and a crowd of 3,000 people.
Yes, Lauren Mahoney used to be a ones player and is now graciously playing in the twos game, and she brings a lot of experience within the Bath Ladies twos game.
Yeah, a lot of experience, including laughing at the game. So great to hear that.
Yeah, we're very fortunate in Bath. We have the four teams. We have Bath Ladies first team, second team, third team, and the BLTs. And the best thing I think here is the camaraderie we have across all teams. Yes, we are individual teams when we're playing on the game day, but we're all there to support each other, and throughout training it's great to see the ladies bringing on and helping each other in that competition to gain those spots in those teams.
So time is still on here, but the ref just having a word with both front rows. We can still hear the cackle. The crowd is now waving at the commentators.
And again, Bath with a big drive on there, causing that spillage. But they've done really well there, Buckingham Swans, to keep hold of that ball. I think that was number 22.
Yeah, right. Buckingham will be looking to exit now. I'll be shocked if we don't see another kick.
Yeah, absolutely, Jazz. But they have took it in, actually.
Yeah, we want a clean ball out here, so I'm expecting maybe 10. Oh, no, and the 13 just dropped, so I'm expecting a kick here.
Yeah, here's a main kick. I've seen her do it several times now. Not too bad, but I think this will be a nice, easy one again for Holly or Bethan. Ooh, bit of a delay there. Again, slightly uncomfortable bounce. Out to Bethan. I expect great things here with the speed of her. Oh, unlucky there, and well done by Buckingham Swans, stand their ground and great tackle.
Unfortunately, though, Buckingham in an attempt to steal the ball there from Bethan, just going over the ruck there and off their feet. So it is a scrum called by Bath. Off the knock on there. Bath ball. And substitution for Bath. We have Holly Edmonds coming off, Nia Grundy coming on, and Lucy Peters, number 11, dropping to fullback, and Nia coming on at wing.
Yeah, this seems to be a great favourite, actually, for these changing of subs.
And it is a back scrum with Emily Codd put in there. Finds Robin Price at the back. Clean ball out to Sarah Holloway.
And here we go. Oh, unlucky there.
Just ripped in the tackle, and Buckingham come away with it with Buckingham's 12. But Bath are straight in over the top of that.
This is good to see Buckingham. They've still got fire in their bellies, and they are still fighting for this ball, and I like this team.
But we have an injury from Bath. And time is off.
Is it Lucy Peters? No? Or was it Ellen?
We believe it's Ellen Witt, number 6 for Bath, who's gone down. And we have more substitutions for Bath, with Sam Cassidy McDonald coming on the pitch wearing number 20. Sam is a solid 12, known for being a bit of a crash baller. I expect her to bring some pace and some big carries into the centres. As we were talking about earlier, Susie, I think we're going to expect to see some balls crashing through the middle now.
Yeah, the forwards today have been phenomenal. I mean, I've seen them do some breaks that you would expect backs to do, in all honesty, and it's just an exciting game to watch.
No, it is, unfortunately, it is Lucy Peters, so Lucy the Power Peters, who had dropped to fullback, who's now unfortunately having to come off the pitch. So Hannah Meek, who was previously on the wing and moved to centre, now dropping to fullback, and Sam coming in at 12, with Lucy Jeffkins moving out to 13. So our back line now, as it stands, is Emily Codd at 9, Sarah Holloway at 10, Lucy Gaskins at 13, Sam Cassie McDonald at 12, our wings, Nia and Bethan, and our fullback, Hannah Meek. Another big scrum for Bath here. They would like to ideally push Buckingham back as much as possible, because otherwise we're going to see another exit and put on Hannah Meek, who's just moved into fullback under quite a bit of pressure here.
Yeah, but yet again, Bath so dominant in that scrum, straightaway drive, and a great tackle there by Emily Codd. Like you just said, Bath had a lot of changes there, but I feel that this team, even with the changes, I think they're still going to be quite dominant going forward.
Yeah, but Bath pinged there, I think, for being offside or over the ruck. Can't quite tell, unfortunately. But nonetheless, tap and go there.
Yeah, Buckingham and Swans do seem to do this, tap and go.
Yeah, it's putting Bath under a lot of pressure in the middle of the pitch. Interesting tactic to see it in their own 22, although the wind is so against them that the kicking game today is not really in their favour.
Yeah, absolutely, Jazz. And there was a knock on there by Buckingham Swans, very unlucky, and scrum again.
Yeah. So obviously quite a few substitutions for Bath. Our front row looking quite different now. Meg Wynn still on at Lucy McGrath at hook, and Zoe Lewis at tight head. Meg Wynn, as we mentioned previously, having played 80 minutes for every Bath game this season so far. Absolutely immense to see that level of fitness from a front row. Not usually what you'd expect. But we do obviously have replacements on the bench if needed, but I'm not expecting her to see one today.
Absolutely not. The only way I think she's leaving that field is if she's injured.
I couldn't agree more. Another great scrum there by Bath. Emily Codd popping it off to Sarah Holloway, who finds Lucy Jeffkins, who takes it into contact.
Bath looking to play out left this time.
Emily Codd finds Meg Wynn, who finds Zoe, who does one of those famous breaks. And Zoe hands off, and she finds it, and she's under the post. Exactly what you expect to see from Zoe. Brilliant play there between the two props. Another prop try.
And this means a lot. I don't know if you can hear, but from the crowd and from the Bath supporters, Zoe Lewis is a well-renowned in the club, and it is great to see her get a try.
Yeah, having played for the twos majority of the season, the last couple of games for Bath, she's been called up to the ones due to injuries, and brilliant to see her really earning her place in this squad. That will cement her, like, she deserves to be on that bench, she deserves to be on that pitch today.
100%, absolutely 100%, Jazz. And again, a conversion there, nice and easily done by Miss Sarah Holloway.
62-5. That was so you can't tell by the glee in the voice, Susie and myself, Jazz, both twos players. Amazing to see Zoe, one of our teammates, make this try for the ones. She must be absolutely buzzing, if not slightly blowing. And a whole little contingent of Zoe supporters there screaming as well. Brilliant to see the support in the stadium. Even so long after the men's game, we've got nearly a whole stand packed out. Brilliant to see. Not back there by Sam, but recovered by Hannah Meek, who almost breaks the line there. Who finds Bethan, and Bethan puts the pace on. Bethan outpacing the wing there. It's now one-on-one with the fullback, and she goes. So she is free. There is no one going to cover this tackle, and Bethan takes her under the post. Another easy 5 points for that.
Like I said previously, as soon as she come on, she's pretty much guaranteed a try. Her speed is phenomenal.
Absolute little pocket rocket there. Bethan getting the ball cleanly. Cannot put enough down to the hard work by Hannah Meek there to draw so many defenders in, but a brilliant run there by Bethan.
Absolutely, you're right there to mention Hannah Meek. Brilliant run from her, and she really did make that space to allow Bethan go through, but she still had to obviously do a little bit of footwork there, and a great conversion again.
Yeah, that's 69-5 to Bath. And Anya Small, taking that conversion, who's back on the pitch, replacing Sarah Holloway, who's come off. So that's Anya Small now playing at 10. And that's Heather from Buckingham kicking off again. Caught there by Lucy Jeffkins, who pops out to Ellen. Ellen, who finds Nia on the wing with Fern Reid. Fern trying to stay in there, but driven out. So a Buckingham line out just inside their own half.
Good work by Buckingham to drive her off the pitch.
Yeah, Buckingham, obviously, the score doesn't, I think, reflect how hard Buckingham have been working throughout the game. This is a tough season for Buckingham, who have been ravaged by injuries throughout the whole season. Currently 9th in the championship out of 10, with 4 wins. Yeah, 4 wins out of 17 games. Clear there in the middle, big leg drive, knock on and advantage being played to Buckingham. They're free there, finding out to the backs. And the 13, who's had a great game today, finds space and steps Hannah Meek.
Yeah, that's number 13, Shanoa Harrell. She's done some great kicks, great work. She's definitely a key player I can see here for Buckingham Swans.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Just come through. And Buckingham taking it up in the middle here with number 12, Sean Mills. Going to have some very tired forwards for Buckingham with the amount of defence they've been doing, but they're still carrying up. And again here from Lorna Cook, who pops off out to Tuare, who finds number 4, Nicola, on the wing there, as forwards always like to be. And then out to number 22, unfortunately we don't know the name of.
It's really good for Buckingham Swans, actually. They have made a bit of ground. Hopefully they can keep continuing and hopefully maybe get another try. They do look a little bit weary.
Sorry, eventually getting that player down there in the centre of the pitch, slowing the ball up as well, which is good for Bath to reorganise their defence.
Yeah, Bath's defence, although it has been tested and has failed obviously once here with 1 try for Buckingham Swans, but other than that has been pretty solid.
And that push up the fence there again from Bath, really trying to put pressure on Buckingham, and it's worked with a knock on there in the middle of the pitch.
Yeah, I think that's what's worked out well for Bath today. They have pushed up straight away and caused that pressure on Buckingham Swans and causing those errors.
Yeah, any Bath supporters watching today might have seen the score earlier with the men's game. I think it's 24-24. As you can see from the scoreline today, with the ladies, 69-5, a slightly different game. However, Bath will not be happy with this scoreline. They ideally are looking for nearly a 100-point difference. If they win this game with a try bonus point, so 4 tries or more, which they have comfortably hit now, they are in with a chance of going into the championship playoff, which is the top 2 teams of the south and top 2 teams of the north. Currently at the top of the table we have Thurrock and Old Albanians, or OAs, who will be seeing each other at the last game of their season. But this is the last game of Bath 1's season. However, you can come and support the Bath Ladies 2s, as in the game next Sunday against Chew Valley Cats, and in the following game at home at the Lambridge Training Ground on London Road against Topsham.
And again there we see a great breakthrough by Bath and Bethan running, and this time luckily Buckingham Swans have been able to tackle her, but Bath are still on the attack and have a massive overload here on the left hand side.
A great play there by Meg Wynn, 70 minutes into the game and she's still putting in carries like that.
Yeah, it's fantastic to see. We've mentioned her several times.
Sure she won't mind being called out. Emily Codd there doing another carry, Red Sea from the 9 taking into contact. Unfortunately Buckingham have come away with the ball. Oh, big hit there by Zoe. You can hear the contact.
Buckingham are really trying here. They're really trying to get out of their half. And here comes the kick. And Hannah Meek will safely gather that up, I'm sure. And here she goes. She'll run on through. A bit of footwork. And I fear this will be another try.
She makes it look too easy, but I'm sure that was a lot of work for the Bath fullback and winger there, Hannah Meek. There's a reason she's the top try scorer of the ones this season, and she's making her way into the top 5 of the league.
I mean, Jazzy, how would you defend against a player like that?
Against Hannah Meek, I mean, personally, if it was myself, I'd hope it wasn't me, because there's a 99% sure chance she would easily step me. As a forward myself, particularly as a front row forward, I would hope that space would be closed down by somebody else. But the best thing you can do is hope for that drift. You've got to trust your inside man. You've got to trust your outside man. You've got to trust that gap. If you've got that, they've got theirs. That's all you can ask for.
Yeah, I think this is what we're seeing now with Buckingham Swans. They've done really well throughout the game, but now with the tiredness of the game, there's just so many gaps that are opening up. And like I said, there's a lot of work Hannah Meek had to do there, but the gaps are there to be exploited. Yeah,
and this is the thing with Hannah. As much as it's about pace with Hannah, it is also she's got amazing heads-up rugby. So she's looking up the second she collects that ball to see where that space is, and she's running into it. Often you see a lot of more younger players, especially less game experience under the belt, running across the pitch, closing down that space. But there you can see Hannah actually just running to find those gaps in the defence. And another great conversion there by Anya Small, wearing 12, playing 10.
And that brings the score to 76-5 to Bath.
There's an amazing atmosphere here still at the Rec. A big crowd still out to watch the game, despite the sun now well and truly gone and the chill has settled in. Another big kick-off there by Heather Barnes. Finds Robin Price, the 8 wearing 18, out to Emily Codd, 9, to clear Fawcett wearing 5. Oh, but drop ball there in the tackle and picked up by Buckingham's 8. Buckingham looking on the attack now, out to 10, finds 13, and this is a danger play for Buckingham. They're very strong here when they're going for the wing, but turned over there in the ruck by Bath. And Bath looking to crash it back up again. Zoe with another big carry there, taking 3 or 4 players there with her to get her down. Which means there is now space on the wing if Bath can get it out. Clear Fawcett, taking it up. Again, pulling in and sucking in that defence. You can see now there's a 5-on-3 out of the wing. Oh, and a really unfortunate knock on there by Bath. McGuinn there. And it's a scrum down, Buckingham put in. Some chants from the crowd there. We love a scrum. It is true. But the forwards, even in a game like this, it is 76-5, but we have some very tired forwards on the pitch there who will be giving it their all here in this scrum to ensure they give the backs the best platform to play off. Buckingham definitely hungry for another try. Do you think they've got it in them, Susie?
Yeah, I think so. They seem to have a lot of heart. I think if they're lucky and Bath maybe take their foot off the gas a bit, you never know.
Great work there by Ellen to take down the 12. Nice clean ruck from Buckingham. 22 playing 9, takes it out to 13 again, who again cuts that line. Just working her way around Lucy Jeffings. Oh, great cover tackle by Lucy. Lucy won't have been happy that 13 made it around her in the first place, definitely making up for it. And another big tackle there on the wing. And Bath coming away with the ball, but unfortunately it was an advantage to Buckingham, and we're coming back to that penalty. So a bit of free play there for Buckingham, but they would have liked to see that try come through. It is a offside penalty. Penalties we've seen quite a bit of throughout this game.
Yeah, we have seen this a few times, and a few of the high tackles as well. I think Buckingham Swans here are going for the kick for the line out. Yeah,
they've gone for another tap and go with their free really taking it in there. I believe she's been playing loose throughout the game though. Heather Barnes there, the 10, big carry, but another big hit by Ellen Witt, who really sits her down there.
Number 12 here tries to see the gap, but is closed down there by Zoe.
Yeah, Zoe and Megan there, I believe. Big double tackle there.
This is great here by Buckingham Swans. They have a 3-on-1. Oh, and this may be try time. It is, and well deserved there by number 13, Shania Harrell, who has played excellently all game. She has been a key player for Buckingham Swans, and absolutely well deserved by the team.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. She's been one of their absolute key runners in the backs, really cutting through Bath's defensive line and showing where the gaps are. Bath won't be happy with that. Despite the scoreline 7-6-10, they would have liked the clean sheet.
like we said, again, had the overlap there and exploited it. So well done to Buckingham Swans.
Buckingham Swans, number 10, Heather Barnes, going for the conversion kick attempt here. Taking it from just outside 22. Very similar angle, just other side of the pitch from her previous kick.
But this time, hopefully, the wind will more be in her advantage.
Yeah, so she's on the 5, just outside 22. Wind coming kind of across the field. A westerly wind. Just too low, unfortunately. Caught by Bath.